Today's a very important episode for us, episode 11. This is Chef Seth. Welcome to Noodles Italian Cafe, my kitchen, our restaurant, and we invite it to be your home. What I wanted to discuss is the thousands of times that we've heard how and why can you guys do Italian and sushi. It's been presented to my brother Matthew and I, and let me explain it to you. After 27 years of having our own restaurant since 1991 and eating all types of foods and different cuisines over the years, we've pretty much done every facet of food every way. When we moved here 13 years ago to this location, 14 years ago, excuse me, we were up the road further at the smaller spot that we started way back in the beginning. And when we moved here, we brought our menu with us. We didn't have sushi at the time when we came here. But at that time, around 2004, everybody was being introduced, the world was being introduced to sushi. The kids were drinking Starbucks coffee and eating sushi. It was the thing to do. So my brother, Matthew, being this great visionary that he really always is, he comes up with the idea and I always make it better. That's kind of been our teamwork that we've worked together all these years. When we started, where a sushi bar is now, is going to be a big wine bar with bottles of wine sitting there on the shelf collecting dust or pushing wine. But as we said, sushi had become so popular. And our menu from the start was a little on the eclectic side. It wasn't strictly just Italian food. It was Italian food with a Californian influence with fresh artichokes. We had a New Orleans pasta bayou dish, which we still have on the menu as a Cajun influence. That's something you'll never eat anywhere else. That's our original recipe from 27 years ago. We also have our chicken and artichoke hearts, which is famous with a lot of people in this town. It's with a homemade basil pesto cream sauce. That's something that we came up with also with sun-dried tomatoes and Kalamata olives. That's something you won't find on any other menu anywhere ever. Maybe they duplicated us by now, but originally, no, that's just us. So why introduce sushi? Because the flavors to just tie in all across the world, our love and our passion for food, something that was so dear and important to us, besides just going along with the craze and with the stories. We started to get into the Asian cuisine. People come in and 4 people at the table and 1 will get sushi and 3 will get Italian dinner. Since we've started, we had help with some great sushi chefs in the beginning, opening our sushi bar. We weren't sushi chefs in the beginning, but we learned, they taught us, thankful to them. And we've been running with it ever since. And the difference between our sushi, we are rated #1 sushi in all of Naples. If you look on TripAdvisor, we're #1 for sushi. One of the reasons that I think we stand out in sushi in Naples is we really focus on not only quality ingredients, the best quality ingredients that you can buy, but also we have what you'd say the American influence on our menu, where we are here to please you. We want to give you what you want. So we have our traditional sushi, but yet we also have some creative dishes with what you'd call catering to the customer flair. And we're so in tune and receptive with our guests. We're in the dining room, we're walking around, my manager Devin, myself, my brother. Guests want a certain type of sushi or something different. We want to feed them the way we want to eat. So of course, we're into creating and cultivating and giving them what they want. And don't get me wrong, other sushi chefs do that as well, other sushi bars do that as well. But with us, it's a little bit more catering to our guests. We're there with them. And we take that request, those different dishes, presented to our authentic trained Asian sushi chefs who are in a separate sushi kitchen. They're not in the Italian kitchen with a bunch of Italian guys making sushi. They're separate over there. And then they come and create and present the way it's supposed to be done. So that's the story for today. Very important episode, dear to my heart, to explain to the thousands of viewers out there who have always asked me how and why. Tune in every Wednesday for Noodles recipes, tips, and tricks. And don't forget, subscribe to my YouTube channel at Chef Seth Berman.